right. So we are back for episode 2 of this first show of Sunlight Homes Talks with CEO and founder Greg Ohanjanyan. And it's great to be here today with you, Greg. So in the first episode, you shared a little bit about your passion and motivation, which always comes down, I think, for you is love. I've always seen you as a generous, loving guy. But what are some of the challenges that clients are facing that you've been able to help overcome, and that's really touched you, and it's something that you kind of think about all the time?
Great question, Jack. What comes to mind is what I shared with you a little bit ago. A few years back, we went to this lady's house in LA. I won't mention her name, and she had just retired from the LA school district. She was there for over 30 years. She was a school teacher, and she wanted to enjoy her retirement. And she had a lot of upgrades that needed to be done to the house. The house was a little bit neglected because she was always working. She was a single mom. But when time came to get her approved for financing, she was denied because her credit wasn't so well. She had allowed her son and daughter to use her credit for cars and credit cards, and they didn't make the payments. Long story short, she was denied, and it was really sad. It was challenging. But at that point in time, California had passed a law that allowed for homeowners to use a special financing program for energy efficient upgrades only. And this program did not require you to have a good FICO score. And that program is still around today, and we still use it to help a lot of homeowners. But we ran her through that program, and we were able to get her approved. And we did over $70,000 worth of work on her house. We converted her roof to a new 50-year cool reflective roof. We replaced her AC. She didn't have a central system. She had wall units and a wall heater. So we're able to get her a central heating and air conditioning system. We were able to replace her windows. We got her texture coating for the outside. We replaced her kitchen. So we completely converted the house. And to see the joy, especially when she was approved after she was denied, and to be able to do this for a woman who served the community for so many years, and set her up on a very low affordable payment plan. It was just amazing, and those are the kind of things that fuel us, that we remember those stories of people that were rejected, and they're low, uh, not optimistic, but then we go in there and we're able to convert that situation and make something really good come out of it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So, man, I mean, that right there, that story. I mean, actually visualize that woman, and I could see her just happy because, again, our home is our castle, and man, when your windows and your doors and your roof and everything is tight, you feel better, you feel safe, you feel a lot more, just secure, about your future. And so we're going to come back in episode 3, and I want to talk to you a little bit about, you know, um, what are some ways that people should upgrade their home, from windows to doors, kind of get your take on that, especially in the midst of COVID. I know that a lot of people have decided, instead of moving or trying to buy a new home, to just kind of fix up their homes. And so I definitely want to ask you about that. And I also want to ask you in our next episode after that about this new law that California passed in response to the affordable housing and the housing crisis. That's people can't even afford it, that they're moving to Texas and other states. So, folks, if you're watching this video cast on YouTube or on Facebook, stay tuned because we have some exciting things to talk about. And you're going to be blessed when you hear more about this opportunity to transform your garage and enhance your life. So we'll be right back.